Billy, 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 see how you beat me so. Billy, 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 promise to protect me though. Love don't leave no bruise, and your power you abuse. Tell me why can't we just get along? Right, I was leaving Houston from doing a show there, and I had just come from playing South by Southwest in Austin, and I was having a great time so far, a perfect trip. I, was rushing to catch my flight to Miami. I was playing at the Winter Music Conference. I had forgotten that the club that I use when I perform the song Billyclub, which is a song about police brutality, which I usually pack in my suitcase, was still in my performance bag. And I had crammed everything in this big black bag, and I forgot that the Billyclub, which is also collapsible, was at the bottom of the bag. When I go through security, the guy says, "There's something in your bag, I can't see what it is." I was like, I don't even, I still at that time didn't even remember that it was there. And as we're, going through the stuff, I remember, I told him, I was like, oh, this is a prop that I use for my show, and I said, do I have to throw it out? Can I check it in my bag? Next thing I know, they call a police officer. I guess it's part of the procedure, I don't know. So the police officer comes, and I'm joking with him in the beginning. I'm like, it looks really bad, but it's not bad. I have this song that I use this prop for, and this is my performance bag, and I just left it in the bag. And then he asked me, what's the song about? And I told him, well, it's called Billyclub, and it's about police brutality. And he's like, well, I just got to check your license, make sure everything's fine. And still at that point, I'm thinking I'm gonna be on my way, and I'm getting the feeling that he's thinking that too. A minute later, he's on the phone. I get a feeling something bad is about to happen, so I ask him, is everything okay? And he's like, no, it's not. I'm gonna have to arrest you. I was like, what? He's like, the DA's office is pressing charges. The next thing I know, 2 more cops come. The lady cop takes me to the back. She searches me. She apologizes and she says, I'm sorry, but I have to cuff you. I have to put the handcuffs on you. And that's what they did. And she put the handcuffs on behind my back, put my hands behind my back, put the handcuffs on, and escorted me out of the Houston airport. It's a mortifying thing to go through, watching an airport full of people watch you get, basically escorted out of an airport in handcuffs and put in the back of a police car. I don't know to this day what happened that day. I don't know if, there's some sort of lashing out about the content of my song. What I do know now, though, is what it feels like to be in a system where you are afraid for your safety and for your protection, and to feel like the system that is supposed to protect you could get it wrong, could get it really, really wrong. And I was in jail for 14 hours before I finally got out, before they finally allowed the bail that we posted to be processed. All of the people who read about it online, or the media outlets who covered it, they were feeding off that controversy. Is there something sinister or dark in her life or in her, history or whatever that has surfaced now, and it's all an illusion? And, after the story had hit and the specifics of the case were out, the DA's office still charged me with a felony that held a minimum penalty of 2 years in state prison. If I didn't have the means to hire a lawyer, or if the case didn't have some sort of public interest in it for it to be covered in the press, who knows if the DA's office would have thoroughly examined the situation and discovered the true facts of the case and done the right thing. I could be sitting in a state prison in Texas right now instead of sitting here doing this interview. This is my home to
the song Billyclub with a new fervor now. I mean, there's no question. Like, it is a real thing. And now, instead of guessing what it feels like to be at the other end of that situation, I know what it feels like.
Videotape incident over the weekend in which two patrolmen repeatedly punched a 64-year-old man.
Metro officer pulls out his police baton. With a flourish, he spins the weapon.
Davis appears to resist, twisting and flailing as he is dragged to the ground by 4 officers.
I see you in my rear view. I get chills all up my spine. I'm not supposed to fear you, but you're not the friendly kind. You ask me where I'm headed, from where it is I've been. You seem to be offended. It's a constant mood you're in. And the way you're standing over, know that you're up to no good. And there you go, out from the holster, cleaning up the hood. But justice isn't blind. You'll get yours in due time. Until the tables turn, your soul silently will burn. Oh, Billy, 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 see how you beat me so. Billy, 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 you promised to protect me though. Lover boy in blue, that's your power you abuse. Tell me why can't we just get along?
She not here to oppose his position. Divorced from this system, she couldn't, she stuck with him. You hear the stress from her cause she sees stress on him, but puts up with it seem, cause seeing the next woman she fears. And yes, feeling she fears, and she is very weak on her own. She is drenched in her tears. She blames it on the liquor while he blames it on his workload. Her black eyes justified as long as she is not alone. She sees her man, but her man sees her daughter. The only law and order that she knows of, she's lost. 2 weeks, she not supported on her own. So the Amadou Diallo in her holler till she's gone.
Billy, 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 see how you beat me so. Billy, 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 you promised to protect me though. Lover boy in blue, that's your power you abuse. Tell me why can't we just get along? You still hear Miss Bell and Misty out the week. 'Cause you know, like I know, you broke your vow to us all. Say I should leave you, but where else would I go? This is my home too, and you're all I'll ever know. You promised to protect me though. Lover boy in blue, that's your power you abuse. Tell me why can't we just get along? Billy, 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 now put your fist in the air.